Welcome to this brief demonstration of the GRSC visualization technologies. The data we'll be searching in this presentation are from the Panama Papers, but just to be clear, any searches I perform on this, I'm not accusing anyone of any crime or wrongdoing. One of the key benefits of our visualization technologies is showing you the links between your data. Firstly, let me introduce you to our visualization page. On this page you'll see we have a search. We can do a quick search or an advanced search. Advanced search will be whereas we can select fields across all of our existing database. You'll also see down here, so as mentioned, we have ingested the Panama Papers. This came to us in an unstructured format. So all of this data was ingested. We then performed entity extraction across this. So from here we have document entity extraction details, named entities, addresses, officers, intermediaries, and so forth. For this demonstration, I'll do a search against the ex-Pakistani Prime Minister, as he's recently been in the news as allegedly being named within the Panama Papers, but not himself pushing funds through, but it's actually his children. So once we perform this search, in this case for Nawaz Sharif, I'll just do a quick search to see if we have any entities where this matches. Straight away from here, we can see that two of Nawaz Sharif's children are named, which are Hussein and Hassan. Doing our search, this is on a fuzzy match, so we can see it extends out the search to pull in relevant fields where Nawaz Sharif is contained. Moving out to our degrees of separation, I'll take this out to 3. We can see Hussein is shown as an officer of two companies, Nesco Limited and Nielsen Enterprises Limited, and Hassan is an officer of Hang On Property Holdings. As we expand out our degrees of separation, I can also decrease my link length so I can show you all the data on a single page. Moving our visualization out to 5 degrees of separation, we can now see all of the officers of the various companies that these two people are named in. So we can now see Nesco Limited has a suite of different where they're named as officers of different companies, and the same with the other two companies here and here. I'll pull this out to 7 degrees of separation. As you can see, our visualizer starts to get relatively busy. The key point here is this is to aid in your investigation channel. So if you see something you think would be more important for you, you can change that to the center of the universe and the focus of your investigation. The goal for this demonstration is showing you how these two players are linked. In this case, we know they are because they're brothers. But by just taking our data out to 7 degrees of separation, we can see Hussein is an officer of Nesco Limited, who are an intermediary of Havana Trust and Corporate, who are officers of Mofson Managers, intermediaries of Hang On Property Holdings, officer of, moving back to Hassan. So we can quickly and visually show you how these two players are linked. If we put this onto a fraud perspective for, let's say, new accounts, if you have an attack by a gang, often they'll have some similarities in their application form, so they know, who and what and where they've applied for. This could be anything from similarities in the name, an address, an IP address where they were registering the accounts from, even down to the device they were using. As you can clearly see, once we go out to our maximum 10 degrees of separation in this instance, we can see our visualization becomes very polluted. The goal here is to help you aim to see where your investigation should focus. In this case, I can see a lot of traffic over on Mofson Managers Limited, so I have a couple of options here. By simply doing Control and click, I can open the record, and I'll see all the relevant information that pertains to that. Name, address, validity, country, its status, and the source. I can then obviously update this record or delete it if it's irrelevant. It will remove this from the visualizer, but will not remove it from your original data source. Or from here, I can simply do Shift and click and make Mofson Managers Limited the center of my universe. Again, there's a lot of traffic here, so if I increase my link length slightly, I'll be able to see in more details all the different intermediaries of, and moving out the degrees of separation, they're linked to Mofson Managers. This again will show me multiple links between my data, and various companies and people that are related to intermediaries of these companies moving down the chain. Thank you for taking the time to view this brief demonstration on our data investigation visualization technologies. Should you require further information or details, or you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. You'll see my contact details on the screen now. Alternatively, you can find more information about our product and skills at grscgroup.com, and please feel free to follow us on Twitter at GRSC_group. Thank you.